This is a stream rarity, ladies and gents. I normally don't do podcasts on Thursdays. But guess what? We're doing one tonight. Just in case if we happen to see Avengers Endgame tomorrow. So, yeah. And that's the case in hell. Let me go ahead and set this up right now. I already got Friday's posts up and ready to run. I already know we're going to be speaking on with that because I had pre-posted today. Okay. So, yeah. Y'all getting an early podcast today, man. Let me see. This time I can actually put early. Let's see. This one is podcast week early, 124. Yeah, that'd be cool. What's today? 25th. So tomorrow will be 26. And go to the Instagram because everything is all categorized. So from 22nd through the 26th, I believe that is for this week. Alright, yeah. So, ladies and gents, welcome to an early 124 sessions. Welcome to an early week 124 sessions 606 through 610 for this week of April 22nd through the 26th of 2019. I just got done doing the King Nipsey Hussle sessions, value 2, on my radio show off at livesets.com/DJ-Skylo, which you guys can check out and everything and peep out the show. If you're into hip hop like that, or if you now just get into Nipsey Hussle. I play some tracks from his Bullets Don't Have a Name mixtapes value 2 and 3, as well a little bit of tracks from this Marathon album and Victory Lap. So it's a mixture of everything. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, we are going to start today's podcast early and things. So yeah, we are going to have a grand on time do it. So let's go ahead and begin. So this past Monday on April 22nd, 2019, one word I said, and that was recovery. Reason why I said recovery was for many reasons. Matter of fact, let's look up the definition of recovery so we can truly understand what recovery really is. So let's understand what recovery is so we can go ahead and get into the topic, because it's a different meaning and I have a different meaning for it as well. Recovery, the act, process, or instant of recovering, the process of combating a disorder, or basically comeback, rally, healing, rehabilitation, rehab, yada yada. Basically, recovery, recover. What does that mean? How does that apply to your life? How does it apply to business? How does it apply to your mindset? What does it mean? Monday, I put recover. Us as humans, we tend to live life at a fast pace, to which we have to do something or get something done as quickly as possible. For those of us that do physical activities like running, exercising, whatever, you know that you have to let your body recover. For those of us that work at certain jobs where you moving all the time for the little 8.5 hours that you're working, you know that your body needs to have time to recover from just the intenseness of the workflow. Even with our mindsets, we have to have our minds recover from post-traumatic events or just life in general. So it's always good to chill, take your time, and recover yourself, recover your thoughts, recover whatever it is that you need to recover. Basically, have your alone time, your me time, to which you can truly tune in with your body to understand where it needs to recover at so you can feel much more better. Even in business, if you have a loss, a profit, or you just running around and just basically do a whole lot of stuff, it's always good to recover and just take a step back. Get your mind together. Make sure everything runs smoothly. So learn how to recover and not just to be on the go all the time. Let's continue. So on this following Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019, on the Grand Tuesdays, I said only you can change the course of the direction of your life with God's help. You can change your situation as well, the life events you're going through, with God first above all else. When you don't have Him first, your life is going to go in a spiral to which it's in right now. So what you have to do is that you have to keep God first. Ask for His help in order for your direction, your life to be changed. Some of you guys may have a good life right now. Y'all like where y'all at. Some of you guys may be going through so many events in your life, or have been going through so many events that you just can't take it no more. That's where you need to talk to God. And most of you guys not going to believe in God. And like I keep saying in my podcast, sometimes I say, you know what, it's cool. I'm not tripping off about that. Because when you have to meet your maker, guess what? He's going to ask you why you didn't believe in Him. And if you think He's going to let you into the kingdom because you helped an old lady cross the street, or the cliche-ness of that, then that's not going to cut it. Just wanted to let y'all know. It's more to it. Trust. But if you want to change the direction of your life for the better, talk to God about it. Because He already set your life, He already got your life on course. But at the same time, He still give us the choice to make decisions on our own as to what it is that we want to do. And He just seen what kind of decisions that we're going to make. So it's crazy, but you ask for God's help if you want to change that direction in your life. Let's continue. This past Wednesday, Motivational Wednesdays, April 24th, 2019. Stop wasting time, for time does not stop for anybody. I talked about this so many times in my podcasts. The reason why I have mentioned this was because this past Tuesday, I did some running, and I did some running this past week anyways. You guys already know I've been on my running grind lately, and been having fun doing that. But on Tuesday, I kid you not, was busy. I got up in the morning, whatever, shower, went out, did some running, came back, worked on the website, kind of relaxed just for a few minutes. Was washing clothes at the same time too. Going back and forth washing clothes while working on the website, done with the website. Played some dominoes with my grandparents and everything. Mind you, I'm looking at the time frame of everything because we had a radio show to do that night around 5:30. So I'm looking at the time, the clothes still washing, and I kid you not, I did the radio show on time, got off on time, but at the same time, I wasn't wasting it like I would used to do back in the day. Because here's the thing, time does not wait for nobody. At the same time too, the following Tuesday was kind of tough for me to sleep for some odd reason, but what I noticed lately is that time really does go quicker when you try to rush towards things in life. When you try to rush towards getting to work on time and things of that nature, time goes by quicker. And time slows down when you're really not doing nothing. Or when you're at work and you waited to leave and time seems to want to go slow. And you're just like, really? But you want to go fast when I try to rush at the house. It's an oxymoron, time is. and it's very peculiar how it is. But you cannot waste time, whatever it is that you're doing. If you think you have time to do some of the things that you do, you have limited time to do some of the things that you want to do. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that you're not wasting that time on ignorant things. If you run in a business especially, make time for yourself at the same time. Also make time to promote your business and get it up to where you want it to be. So that way that residual income could pay for itself. And you don't have to say nada, but just push out a new product or a new service, and that's it. And just let the money work for you. And you don't have to work for the money. That's the main goal right there. Have your money work for you while you don't have to work for it. While you enjoy the fruits of your labor. Let's continue. For today, Daily Tips Thursdays, April 25th, 2019, is a very powerful one as well. Because it's from a continuation of something we talked about last week. Sometimes it's hard for us to talk to those whom we used to know. Folks or people are seasons. Some come into your life for a specific time and listen, while others stay as family. Ladies and gents, most of you don't understand that because some of y'all still attach to different individuals that you had a friendship, like a strong friendship with, or even a relationship with. And for some odd reason, you can't let them go. Or you try to talk to them and you can't really talk to them anymore. Do know that normally those individuals are just seasons. They seasonal. They come to your life for a reason, or you come into their life for a reason. Maybe to show them their self-worth. The funny thing is, on the Snapchat filter, it did say don't doubt your worth. So it blended perfectly. And I was just off of my mind why I just said that. But yeah. Sometimes, you're there to uplift that person because they around individuals that just don't give them life, and you're the main one to give them a life for a season. There are some individuals to which you stay close like friends, like good friends, like family, and and they just stick with you like butter. But here's the thing, and I said this last week, don't run back towards the ones that you're not speaking to anymore. Why? Because what you need to run back to them for, it's not worth it. You do not need to run back towards anybody, ladies and gents. Stop running back towards individuals that truly don't care about your well-being, or just like whatever. Straight up. I'm talking to myself on that one too. I'm talking to myself on that one as well too. I'm not just saying just everybody else in general. I'm literally talking to myself about that as well. Because it's the truth. It is the truth. You just remember the folks are seasons, and some folks are lifetime. Know the difference, and you see everything change. For the good or for the worse. Well, mainly for the good. Let's continue. So for tomorrow, April 26, 2019, for Boss Status Fridays, this is for tomorrow. I said, if you don't want to be a worker slave all of your life, then do something that's going to get you to freedom status. I was watching a Gary Vaynerchuk YouTube video off of Snapchat this morning. And it was him and Grant Cardone. I was looking at two of the videos that they had recently posted up, and in my head I was looking like, shoot, I'm still working towards getting towards that residual income that both of them are doing in their businesses. And at the same time, and I was on my way to work too, so I was on the LAX shuttle bus while the other employees for the different companies. I'm looking at everybody. I'm looking at their faces, and not nobody smiling. It's early in the morning. It's like damn near 5 something going on 6 o'clock. Well, 5 something in the morning. So everybody's so waking up and so stupid, so tired. But I'm looking at everybody, and I'm looking at the age differences in most of the folks. And some of the folks I could tell is about twice or three times my age. I'm looking like y'all should be living life fruitfully, not wearing somebody else's logo and still being a worker slave to a regular ass job that's going to easily fire you and not get two flying F's about who you are and just hire somebody else. And then this post just hit me. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say this again. If you don't want to be a worker slave all your life, then do something that's going to get you to freedom status. What is freedom? Let's take out the dumb. Let's take out the doom. Let's say get you to free status. What does free status means? Means, like I talked about earlier a few minutes ago, residual income. Making your money work for you while you're not working for your money. You hear it from us entrepreneurs and business owners. Different sources of income. Straight up. I'm reprogramming how I'm doing my music, which is why you guys have not heard me talk about my music in a cool ass minute since the last instrumental album I did in December. You guys hear me talk about the radio shows, but you guys have not heard me talk about my music. There's a reason behind that. It's not the season right now for me to be doing music. I already feel it. It's not the season for me right now. At the same time, with that, I'm going to restructure how I push my music out. Why? Because since I have different instrumental albums I have over the past whatever years I've been doing music and stuff like that, and a couple little mixtapes I have fun doing, I can easily push that to have that make more residual income. Straight up. There's other programs and things I'm going to be getting shortly from other music producers that's top tier in the game that knows how to get the TV licensing, all that good stuff. I'm going to get their products because I know that money been tight, but money could be a whole lot more better now for other reasons I'm not going to mention. But at the same time, with that, invest in those products so that way the music can bring residual income, but it's also other businesses I want to get into that's going to make more residual income. Why? Because like I said tonight on my radio show and this past couple weeks on the radio show, I'm going to say it again in these podcasts too. You guys already know the situation. I'm working at LAX. I'm trying to get away from the flipping airport. We try not to cuss in tonight's podcast. But yeah, I'm trying to get away from the airport. Been in for about 8 years. I'm cool on it. For those that have that as their career, more power to you. And I see a whole lot of my managers that have it as a career, and I'm looking at them like, y'all just a worker slave, man. Y'all just a worker slave for somebody else's company. Y'all not building your own businesses. Half of them 3 times my age. And the funny thing is, because I'm only 31, so some of them like around 50, whatever, stuff like that. And the crazy funny thing about it is, it's that, don't even mind the dogs barking. But the crazy thing is, for those that, even the managers that ask, I'm like, do y'all have anything outside of what y'all doing? They like, no, we just do this. And in my head, I'm like, so you try to school me on what I already know here at this job, but you don't even try to run a business or have something that's you're going to fall back on. So when you retire, you want to worry about Social Security and things like that. Like, come on. It's a better way. But what I have noticed is that my mindset is on a whole nother level as opposed to other folks is and everything. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, if you don't want to be a slave to a 9-to-5 job, do something different. Take a risk, take a chance. on trying to get to where you need to get in life. Because the crazy thing is, those that are actually winning are the ones that have basically quit their jobs and just went all in and said, "F it, I'm tired of doing this with the woo," and just basically did something else. I've been telling my coworkers this week. I told one of them, I said, I don't care if they fire me or if I just quit. I said, when I quit, I'm just gonna quit. One of the homegirls like, when you gonna do it? I said, y'all not gonna know. I said, y'all just gonna know I'm not working here. Because the whole atmosphere is gonna change. Because my work habits is top notch. It can't be reduplicated. But at the same time, I'm getting burnt out doing the same things over and over again. I'm really trying not to cuss in tonight's podcast. I had to catch myself on that part. Because you guys already know the other words going to say off of that. I had to catch myself. But your boy is burnt out and tired. Tired getting up way early in the morning. Deal with the bull crap here at the shop. Hear the same thing here in briefing. Look at the same individuals. Majority of them is women. Not being sexist or anything when I say this. But it's like, y'all should already know the task at hand. But you got a couple knuckleheaded women that don't really be functional to do the work properly because they complain too much. So when you have a little bit of guys and, the first fellas, we just go to work, get the job done, go home. Dealing with the BS because half of management is women as well. Supervisors and managers. And, all that estrogen and stuff like that. Bump heads. Like I said, I'm not being sexist, y'all. Just keep it telling the truth. And for those of my coworkers that's listen to this, hey, it is what it is. My podcast, I'm speaking my mind. I'm letting you know from a guy's point of view what I've been seeing for about the past 8 years. And you got some of, the male supervisors and stuff, but it is what it is with them. But at the same time, it's just like with the workload and things of that nature, it's tiring. It's very tiring. The pay is, living in California, barely can do what you need to do. We have other things that tends to come out and other responsibilities that need to be done. So, low key, I'm trying to get out the rat race and have residual income so I can focus on doing more of the music. Just like I said on my radio show tonight, I said I want to focus on extending the time like I used to do back in the day. Or having certain sessions throughout the week, have it set up, don't have to worry about nothing, do the research for the music and stuff, and other things too in regards towards music or whatever. Get up, puppy. Move. Marley. One of my dogs up in the way and somebody thinks spraying chemicals next door or whatever. Turn the fan off a little bit. See, this is why you guys get the authenticness of these podcasts. Because you hear what's going on. But like I said before, the podcast will always live on. Legacies, man, legacies. We live in legacies for the next generation. But apart from that, though, ladies and gents, like I said before, if you don't want to be a worker slave as to what it is that you're doing and things of that nature, then guess what? Change everything up that needs to be changed up and make other things that needs to be made happen. I'm gonna beat the mess at this dog in a few minutes. On everything. This dog done. If you have pets, then y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. When you walk into a room, whatever, and you take a look, and you see that your pet done made a mess, and you're saying to yourself, I'm gonna clock you because you done made a mess. that I unfortunately got to pick up and made a mess. That's right next towards the kitchen cabinet. That's not cool at all. So after this podcast, I'm gonna have to clean up this mess in a few minutes. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, I want to say, you guys, it's this. As y'all hear me rumbling and grabbing stuff and everything else. Do the things that God has blessed you to do. Make a change in whatever it is that you are doing. Do not continue to be a slave towards wherever you're working at, because it's not worth it. It truly isn't. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. At the same time, don't try to run back towards individuals that is basically going to be a waste of space in your life. Let them do what they need to do, and you go ahead and do what you need to do. Simple as that. If God allows you to talk back to that person and things of that nature, cool. More power to you. It might be for a reason. If not, I'm going to run back to them. As cold as I might sound saying this, we even have to acknowledge them. Period. Another reason why I'm trying to leave at my job is too much Looney Tune bullcrap be going on over there. Like I said, more women than it is with the men. And unfortunately, some of the women be spiteful and things of that nature. Especially when it comes to management. Oh well. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, thank y'all for tuning in to this early session of the podcast and whatnot. Hopefully you guys truly enjoy it. I know it was early because I said to myself, okay, I'm not quite sure I'm going to see Avengers tomorrow or on my off day. But if I happen to see it tomorrow night, then I know good well I'm not about to do the podcast tomorrow when I get home. That's why I get home, I'm actually relax and then get ready for the movie. So, yeah. And that's why I was like, we're going to do this early and just call it a night. So, tomorrow's post is going to be the worker slave thingy, but we're going to post at the podcast tonight. That way, everybody go ahead and get it. And it's actually perfect, too, because the homie will be doing a radio show tomorrow, too. So, yeah, I'll be able to tune in. I don't have to worry about trying not to listen to his show, which I don't be doing that. I do tune into the show, but then, to the podcast like around this time, and then normally lately I've been falling asleep. Like I've been trying to do the podcast and now it's literally like KO. So yeah. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, you guys tune into tonight's early podcast. Really appreciate each and one of you guys. You guys could find this on Tuesday on the website at hiprockerproductionscm.com. But for the time being, it's going to be off of Spreaker.com/the lounge. So, yeah, make sure you take a listen to all the other type of stuff. And with that, I'll catch you guys on Tuesday for the video podcast. We're going to try to go over towards a different beach. We're not going to be in Santa Monica next week. So, yeah. Well, if I anyways. But, yeah. So, thank you guys for tuning into tonight's podcast. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And if you did not hear tonight's radio show off of livesets.com/DJ-Skylo, then I highly recommend you guys go to livesets.com/DJ-Skylo and go listen to the King Nipsey Hussle Sessions Value 2 show. It's pretty dope. If you like hip hop like that, or you just want to hear how Nipsey Hussle really got his name out there, there you go. So with that, ladies and gents, it's your boy Chinchilla Q, also known as Q Moore of HipRockerProductionsCM.com, and that's Clarkso, a.k.a. The Lounge as well. Hashtag Business-Minded Leaders, a.k.a. The Roses Wilson. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for tuning into tonight's early podcast. So go ahead and enjoy. And at the same time, just go ahead and, enjoy yourselves and have a wonderful, blessed evening. It's your boy Chinchilla Q once again. Singing peace, sayonara, one love, we're out. Deuces. I gotta promote this show and promote tonight's radio show. So the grind never stops. Hashtag power moves only. That's what we doing. That's what we making. All right, y'all. Peace out. Deuces.